I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the Mad Scientist Lab featuring Jared, Leigh, and RJ. Okay, 230. Exactly. Oh
Not
my goodness.
Featuring is with.
Sorry, I've been practicing, but obviously with the wrong word the entire week. Oh my God.
Featuring, no, because we are. It's with us. If it would be, it'd be featuring like
If I was not affiliated.
a reoccurring guest would be featuring.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Well, I mean, we're here, and that's what's important. And before we even get into anything, I want to give a big shout out to our good buddy Lawless, who passed the Virginia State bar exam, dude. Yeah, congratulations, man.
Yeah, get the shit together, because I'm probably gonna need you. I told him that on the fucking.
Yeah, I saw your comment. I wanted to like it, but I didn't want to like.
Why not?
I don't know. I just didn't.
I wasn't being serious.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. See, nobody. Okay, I think at this point people need to recognize that I'm probably making a joke every time. Because I'm literally sitting there trying to write some shit. It just it helps me keep my fucking shit sharp. You know what I'm saying? So every time I'm typing a comment, I mean, sometimes it'll be some serious shit. But I want people not to know the difference. Like, they gotta automatically assume that it's a joke.
You gotta blend it with reality.
Don't take me seriously.
All right.
Please.
All right. But big shout out to him. Congratulations, brother. I wanted to say that before we started getting into whatever, and we forgot, because I've done that before. I don't think we would have forgot. But
I didn't get my pad, so I can't remember to write shit down.
Well, we've still got this big giant Texas size pencil, so
no, I need the.
We should just draw on the walls at this point, man.
No.
Oh man. So while Jared's getting up and doing that, I wanted to talk about something I recently discovered this week. I kind of read about it, and then a friend of mine was like, "Hey, check this out. This Game Boy Advanced emulator on the App Store, dude."
You know what? I'm glad you actually did some research today, RJ.
Dude, so I downloaded it, right?
Yep.
And I had to take a couple minutes to figure out where to download.
God damn, really?
Wait.
Fucking Alley Ice. Oh, my bad. Epic is here, and Alley Ice, way to go. I'll allow it. God damn. With the aggression.
Yeah, that's okay.
He said, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, no, fuck him too. Fucking asshole.
Look, the fucking moderator was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's all right. We'll allow it. But no, so after tinkering with it for a couple minutes to figure out how to install games and put them on the emulator, it is just the coolest fucking thing in the world, dude. So I've downloaded, and I've kind of started. Download Pokémon.
Wait. Before you get too deep into what you download, I haven't downloaded it yet. But shit. All right, you don't have to keep saying it. Oh no, it went up. Never mind. I thought that was never mind. That app was the first. Well, not the app. That is the first one or app store that's allowed to be on the Apple network.
Yeah.
Besides the Apple Store, so that's kind of like historical.
Yeah, no, and it's really cool because emulators, for a long time, I think in certain scenarios can be considered illegal. And I don't know all the technicalities behind how this stuff works, so I'm not gonna like try to act like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. But just the simple fact that
it's only illegal because copyright infringements.
Well, yeah, that's
like logos and shit like that.
So that is correct. I do remember
characters could be trademarked.
But the amount of games you can download onto this thing is like incredible, dude. It's got all these Game Boy Advance titles. It's got like Nintendo 64 titles. It's got titles from other consoles. You can change like the frame in the button layout you use, like the old school controllers, dude.
Do know emulators have been around forever. Right?
Oh, I do know this, but this is like accessible to the modern person, such as myself, like the average consumer, such as myself.
Sir,
all right.
You could have got an emulator. Like there's one that's on Amazon right now. It's like shaped like a small Game Boy, and it's like fucking 25,000 games you can play on that motherfucker.
Yeah, so
it's on the TikTok shop, but hey, you don't know nothing about it.
I don't. And that's why you're here, to enlighten me and to enlighten the audience.
They're gonna ban it. They're trying to do it again.
Well, I mean, they're never gonna succeed.
This bill is a little different. They just introduced another one. There's like 4 different bills, but they're trying to combine all this other stuff and then have that included in it. So
It's like the Avenger bill.
kind of.
Yeah.
The whatever Accords you talking about?
Yeah, I was just making a joke and a reference, just
No, that's-
because you're saying all these bills coming together to thwart the final enemy that is
There's
TikTok.
the fuck, man. You don't remember that from the movie where they had they had the sign, they were like, it's a law where the Avengers or like superheroes couldn't be that because they were fucking up the world, like when they were fighting these things. You don't remember that? The Sokovian Accords?
I have to see it.
You've never seen, bro.
Dude, I've watched like all this shit, most of it. Like a good.
You didn't pay attention.
I did. I did.
What
I
up,
guess
Phobia?
not.
What up, Ali Ice? What up, Epic? I don't know if I said that already.
What's up, guys?
Man, come on, bro. You didn't pay attention to this shit.
No, I did. But
No, you didn't.
I would have to see it if I
Why
saw
do you
it.
remember when after Infinity War, when they were in, it was just like everybody has disappeared.
Yes.
It was just a couple. Well, no, that's not a good example. Hold on, I'll
All right.
code.
Hold on. I'm
Chords.
gonna pull this up.
Marble.
There we go. So let's.
What are the Sokovia? See this guy. He claims he's a nerd.
I am.
I don't believe you. You need more people.
It's okay. So the Sokovia Accords were a set of legal documents designed to control and regulate the activities of enhanced individuals, including members of the government agencies such as S.H.I.E.L.D. or private organizations such as the Avengers.
This guy.
Yeah. Well,
See, this is how you know you just watch a movie for the fuck of it.
no, that's absolutely not true
If
at
you
all.
want to be a part of the fucking universe, then you need to fucking be a part of the universe.
Well, all right. Well, I want to be a part of the universe.
Jeez,
I am the
jeez.
universe. I am the
He hasn't
Batman.
had any drinks, Al.
I haven't had a drink in like a week. It feels good, too.
I have, though.
That's all right. Cheers.
And I have good reason to. It's my birthday month.
Yeah, there we go. Birthday month for Jared. Birthday month for
It's all,
Jared.
all about them diamonds, son.
Yeah, diamonds are forever. Anyway, sorry. Happy 420, folks, by the way, just to let you know. If that's, I know it's a little childish, but why not? Fuck it. It's cool.
Doesn't mean anything.
I know it doesn't mean anything. I mean, people that, participate in those activities, do them on a regular basis. I guess it's just more celebrated today for one reason or another.
Phobia said he'll be right back. He has to poop.
Oh, well, you enjoy that poop, sir. I mean,
Happy to start 10 days of palindromes.
what is palindromes?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I don't even know. I guess they're talking to each other. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, I was going to say it
It was
sounds
going too fast, and I was trying to pull up the other thing. So back onto this Sokovia Accords. How the
Okay.
fuck do you not? This is a vital part of how some of the shit even happened.
Yeah, I know, but I just haven't watched it in a while. It's
You
not
need to watch
something
it again.
Yeah, like once I see it in motion,
I think it was the one when Wanda freaked out and fucked up everything.
Okay.
Remember she like was trying to fight somebody and they fucking killed a bunch of people. That's where that came from. They did these because of that, and then the attack on New York and shit.
Oh, okay. So here, let me go back and rewatch it because I have time to watch things now that I'm not 2 sheets to the wind floating around on a piece of driftwood.
I want to say Civil War.
Civil War?
I want to say that. I'm not 100% sure.
All right. Well, it's always good to go back and rewatch this stuff because do you know what I watched twice last Sunday? Fallout. Okay. And
The whole thing?
I watched basically, yes. For me, like I binged
You watched the whole fucking thing twice, and you fucking talk shit about me fucking finishing
So
everything?
hold on. So hear me out. So I woke up Sunday. I was like, this is my first day to really relax from my 10-day bender that I was on. I was like, all right, let me just lay here and then I was like, let me watch these shows. Let me get caught up on Shogun, which I am, by the way, all the way up to this past week's episode. All right.
Ooh.
I know it.
The moment's passed.
Nah,
RJ.
I know, but it's still this week's episode was really good. No, but I just want to tell you how much I enjoyed Fallout, dude. Like that show was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I had to go back and go like over a YouTube video that explains to me the whole story.
Yeah.
Started falling asleep in the middle of it because this guy went through the entire, like every fucking game, and then went back, and I didn't realize how many fucking games there are.
There's a lot, dude.
I did not know that many games. Like, I kind of wish I had played it. So, I mean, I think it's probably better to play it now.
Oh, well, dude.
After watching the show, because I understand what the fuck's going on. Like, just playing the game, I feel like I'm just in a game.
Yeah.
Running around. If I had played it without knowing what the story was,
yeah,
like the full complete story, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much.
Well, it's funny you say that. The game sales for
Fallout, skyrocket,
have gone way up, and I have
some of the biggest streamers are fucking playing that shit now.
So I have
the biggest streamers, not just you.
Yeah, I'm nobody, folks, but I'm somebody. Let me tell you. No, so I have downloaded Fallout 4, and I'm going to be starting that next week, or this upcoming week, when they put out this big. There's a big update coming out where it's going to be like higher. I guess just
that's not the newest one though, is it?
No, the most recent one I believe is 76.
Yeah, so it's 4, then New Vegas, and then 76.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm gonna start with 4, and I'm gonna slowly work my way through them. But I'm really excited to play those. But they're putting like this big update out for next week, so I've been holding off on it, and I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is really fucking cool, dude. I
was actually watching you play that the other day.
Dude, that game is really cool. I mean, I've been doing a whole lot of collectibles, which are, good God, there's a lot of
First
them.
of all, I like doing those because, like, and I forget sometimes that I can go back on it. I like going back and seeing, like, oh, this is a $10 game. Fucking, even though it's fucking 20 years old.
Yeah.
It's still a fucking dope ass game, and maybe I missed playing it, or for whatever reason I just didn't get to it, or whatever. I still didn't finish Mafia 2. I need to go back and finish that.
Yeah, dude.
I finished Mafia 1, but I started Mafia 2 because that was $10 too. So then I just never went back and finished it.
So the cool thing about this game is, you're right, it's about 6 years old. It's 2018, but I played the original 2 on some of my older accounts I have. It's on Game Pass, and I was thinking, hey, I just came back from my trip. I want to play something fresh. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I love these games. Let me download this. I'm having a blast with it, dude. Graphically, it still holds up. You know, this is a 6-year-old game, and it looks marvelous on my Xbox.
Well, 6 years, 6 years isn't that bad, though.
Well, it's not, but I think that was kind of the point in time.
Red Dead 2 is like almost 6 years.
Yeah, but I think that's
it
when
is 6 years.
Yeah,
it was 2018.
Yeah, so I just still think
no, it was 2017. So I think Red Dead 2 is older.
Here, look it up. Just Google it real quick. But regardless, because I don't know, I thought it was 2018, but I could be wrong. What I was gonna say is, no, the game's just so much fun. There's a lot of action sequences. There's a lot of stealth. There's a shitload of fucking collectibles.
October 26, 2018.
October. Okay, so 2018, 26. Damn, dude, this game is almost 6 years old, and it's still fucking awesome, dude.
It's still one of the best games out there.
So I encourage anybody.
It's probably the best game still out there right now.
It's very yes. I can argue, not argue. I can agree to Well, no, I agree with you. Here, that's what I'm just trying to say. I agree with you.
I will tell you though, RP on this joint can be slow. So if you're really into westerns, then you can watch RP on it. But if you're not, be prepared for it, because it's just like back in the day. Yeah, you got to take a group of people if you want to get on a carriage to go somewhere else. You all got to get on the stagecoach and ride it all. You the whole fucking way.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or fucking taking a horse. I mean, you could do fast travel, but RP, I don't even think they have that. I think they took that feature out of it.
Oh, well, I mean, it is.
It's for RP, so.
Hey, man, it's all good. But all in all, I guess kind of going back to the success of Fallout and the game rates or the sales of it going up. But now that I finally finished the show, I just thought it was really, really good, dude. And I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say it's a better game adaptation than The Last of Us, just because of the characters in the world. I know they're two completely
relax, buddy.
Dude.
Relax, there,
dude. That
guy.
shit was so fucking cool, bro. I hate how much I liked it.
That's fucking crazy talk.
It's not, dude. I'm talking about just from the atmosphere of the game.
That's crazy talk.
Nah, man. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's fucking crazy.
Let us know in the comments below. Well,
Nobody watches that shit, but we're the fucking nerds. They come to us for the fuck, so they don't have to watch the shit.
Well, this is true, but no, I just really, really enjoyed it, and so yeah, check out Fallout on Prime if you guys have not seen it. Super, super cool show. And then I saw an article that was kind of going back to what me and you were talking about and have talked about a little bit. They were basically doing like an opinion poll saying, hey, should this show have been weekly instead of all at one time? And I was just kind of sifting through the comments and seeing what people had to say. And I'm not going to lie to you, dude. I'm kind of glad they gave this to us all at once because I was so hooked, like, from, like, probably halfway through the first episode.
Isn't that the fucking same thing I said?
Yeah, I know, but it's crazy now people are starting to bring this stuff up and it's becoming more
It's
of a
crazy how I'm always right.
You're not. Shut up, Jared.
But Epic said he feels as though Fallout was just okay. Halo was better.
Oh, my God.
That's a crazy statement. That's insane.
I think he's pulling our leg.
He's a Halo head.
So am I.
Yeah, but that shit sucked. Bro, everybody who's even any fans of the fucking... See, there's no excuse anymore.
Yeah, I know. We know. I'm just...
After those two fucking...
I've just been doing it for so long.
No, I'm saying there's no excuse for any of these games that are made into these TV shows or movies, because something's going to be a movie soon.
Borderlands?
Well, Borderlands is already a movie. I don't think that's going to be that good, but we'll see.
We'll let Epic decide.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, what was I? Fuck, RJ.
Sorry.
The Last of Us and now Fallout, two great adaptations. There is no excuse for anybody to make a bad video game adaptation now, because it's been proven that if you do it right and not fucking try to act, you got to play the game first of all. That goes to, perfect example. It's not a video game, but Madam Web. I don't think you've seen it.
No.
Fucking movie's trash.
That's why I haven't seen it.
It was created by people who've never fucking read comic books. The people who were in the it was directed by someone who wasn't into the comic books, and the people who fucking starred in it really didn't play. Even the Madam Web herself didn't. She was like, "Oh, I'm not into superhero stuff, so I didn't. I just did the role." Like, oh,
what a fucking shame!
Yeah,
dude.
you just destroyed the whole fucking movie just by not to Matt. And I think you don't really hear a lot about Madam Web like at that much, but I remember hearing about her like back in the day.
Yeah, no, of course. I remember even an episode, or there was like maybe a 2 or 3 part episode where Peter ran into her a couple times in her world.
About the cartoon?
Yeah, the cars. I remember seeing her on
the Amazing Spider-Man.
No, it is the Amazing Spider-Man. It's not. I don't think it's called the animated series. I think it's just called the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
That was the one that came on Saturday mornings, right?
Yeah,
around the same time as X-Men.
Dude, oh man, I like that segue, man. We're getting too good at this. Smooth like cream cheese on a bagel, baby. But anyway, so let's talk about X-Men. Can we talk about last week's episode and the things that occurred now that a week has passed, and I'm sure the whole world knows because the internet is absolutely ruthless. Well, no, you made a point that nobody really discussed it or gave too many spoilers away. But what did you think of this week's episode with the return of Charles Xavier, or seeing him on TV? I should say.
Oh, you didn't see my.
So I saw it. I think I saw it,
bro. That shit it didn't go like crazy viral, but it kind of went viral on Instagram.
Hey man, dude, don't worry.
But I did it so quick. Like as I was watching the show, so I posted it. I was watching it. I was like, hold up, did this bitch just say what I think she just said? and then the crazy part is after I posted that, then I started seeing articles on like IGN and shit. Like, oh, well, she called the Milky Way ghetto. I'm like, hold up, did these motherfuckers see my shit, or did they just catch it like I caught it? But yeah, that shit threw me off, man. But yeah, no, I would tell you what, and I don't really remember him. Kind of do, but Gladiator.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, super.
That dude is a fucking beast. Fuck Superman,
dude.
Gladiator's a motherfucker
in front of you. It's like, yeah, dude, that show is tight, dude. The animation on this show is fucking.
Oh, it's
still
really good. I like it.
super good.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a pretty good episode. Obviously, with the one previous, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to top.
That's hard to live up to.
But I like how we're seeing story progression with Storm kind of figured out what's going on with her situation, and then what I was really the internet is really in, I wouldn't say uproar about or is discussing, is that he didn't say anything, but we saw Cyclops' brother, in a quick shot, I guess, during that whole.
Yeah, they talked about that on New Rockstars
and whatnot, and the and just Professor X being in space. Spoiler alert.
Well, he was there. Well, no, that's not really a spoiler alert.
Oh, it's become yeah.
That was from the original. Like that's like when at the end of the original, they sent him because he was really hurt. Like I forgot whatever battle it was, but he was hurt.
Yeah, and
they sent him off to basically go have them fix him, and they did.
Yeah.
And I think in the comic books he was able to walk again, like without that suit. I can't remember, but anyway. So yeah, that's not really a spoiler alert.
Okay, all right. I just don't want to.
Although they did portray it in this series to the world that he died.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he was like gonna go back, but he's like, oh shit, I gotta go back now.
So can we talk about the events of last week's episode and kind of how they impacted this week's episode? Like when I say that, I'm talking about the opening credits where both of those characters were left out of the opening credits.
Well, it's changed. It changes every week.
Okay.
Because if you notice this week, Nightcrawler was in there.
Yeah, so I did notice that.
My fucking dude, and he's got fucking dual swords, bro.
Yeah,
come on, man. Can you imagine, motherfucker, just poofing out of nowhere and fucking
just
stabbing your ass?
Yeah, dude, that would be a pretty sick ass power to have, dude. Like, just poof. And I used to use them in the game as a kid, dude, trying to go through certain walls and shit.
Yeah, we talked about that. The one that was in the arcade. What was the name of that game?
I think it's just called X-Men the Arcade Game, to be honest with you.
Remember, it was like 4 people could stand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you, oh man, that was a good game.
My first interactions with it, before I actually played it at an arcade, were on a Sega Genesis. And that's when I first played it. And then
it was in the arcade before it was on Genesis.
So I have played it in the arcade, but my first interaction with it was on Genesis, and that was just a whole different world. The levels with the Sentinels, and you had to shoot them. And, oh, man, dude.
That shit was fun. That was a good game.
Well, I mean, for that day and age, I mean...
They don't have any more side-to-side games.
There's
like Ninja Turtles was?
What is it? The Return of the Shredder is the one that I played last year. There's more of a side-scroller. That game's a lot of fun. I think you'd have a blast playing that.
What is it on?
It's on every console.
Oh.
It might even be on, I don't know if you have like a PlayStation Plus, like I have Game Pass, where it might be at no cost to you.
It could be in there. I have to check.
I think I remember buying it, though. I think I spent
probably like $8 or something.
No, dude.
Probably 15?
No, it was like $25, dude, because it was coming out as the first.
Oh, it was a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's like a sequel to the original, so it was kind of a big deal, and it paid off. It was an awesome game. You get to get all your characters to level 10, and you get Casey Jones and April and all that good stuff. I love the Ninja Turtle. They're making like a Ronin-style Ninja Turtle movie, aren't they?
That's supposed to be the last Ninja Turtle left. And he's a Ronin. Well, that's what a Ronin is someone, I talked about this before, is a masterless samurai, which at this point, Splinter's probably dead.
Yeah.
And I think some article that I saw like a couple months ago, I didn't want to read it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself when there's a game or a movie coming out.
What, the Ninja Turtle?
The Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, no, it's a movie. It's supposed to be rated R and all this stuff.
Yeah. So I didn't want to spoil it for me, but they were saying like who the last turtle might be.
All right.
And me personally, I'm not spoiling it because I don't know for sure. I think it's Raphael.
No, that's who I think it is too.
Yeah.
That's the only person I could see doing that, really.
Like
just because of his demeanor.
He's always been my favorite. Yeah.
Obviously,
Michelangelo was another one of my favorites.
Ah, man, it's Michelangelo. He's
Leonardo
a party dude.
was cool too. He was the leader. Donatello, he's a fucking nerd. I like them all.
Yeah, dude, it's the Ninja Turtles. Come on, man. I mean, who doesn't like the Ninja Turtles? Have you ever met anybody that doesn't like them? And if you do, or if you don't,
no.
shame on you.
Well, I mean, of course, you always got your fucking weird curmudgeon type people.
Curmudgeon.
Yeah, like who like they don't like anything that they grew up on. I think those people. I think people like that, and it's not everybody, but I've met somebody that like refused to watch any cartoons, even if it was a adult cartoon, and just certain silly stuff. They just refuse to watch it
Because they find it childish?
I think that's what it was, or they just maybe I don't know, but I'll tell you who it was after. But it was just like, what's wrong with you? Like, did someone kill your joy as a kid? Like,
I mean,
how do you not? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Once I tell you who it is, you'll be like, oh, that explains a lot.
I'm not trying to laugh, but
Actually, no, I'll write it down.
oh my goodness. But no, dude, a samurai or a Ronin style samurai. Oh my goodness.
I told you it made sense, right?
It does.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
There was an entire thing while out of town that happened from that, just because I wanted to watch Futurama.
Hey man, Futurama's a great show. I'm just saying.
But apparently, not for everybody.
Yeah, well, it's not for everybody. I guess it isn't for everybody. I mean, well, who am I to say? But a Ninja Turtle movie with fucking ninjas would be fucking cool.
But wait, who said they've never seen Star Wars? What the fuck?
Who is that?
Epic, you're tripping today, man. Is he? Your boy has never seen Star Wars.
Yes, that is correct.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that is correct. I've even talked to him about this.
How are you
in a personal setting?
Friends with half of these? Well, you know what? I don't want to be like that. Like, oh, you've never seen it, because there's some shit that, like, I talked about this before, maybe just to you offline, but like, I've never seen the movie Ray.
Oh, really?
I'm a black man who's expected by the community to supposed to have seen that. I've never seen that movie.
Well, I'll tell you, it's an incredible film.
I know, I get it. He got the Oscar for it, but
yeah,
I'm not a fan of biopics. Like, I used to, like, the only biopic that I really fuck with is Malcolm X.
I mean, that's a good one too. That's a very good one.
Maybe because I'm really intrigued. Like, I wanted to see this last Elvis movie.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. I'm like, I don't think I really care that much.
Well, you know what's funny is I don't really like watching them either. And it's not because the movies aren't good, or maybe as I've gotten older. But I'll tell you this, the Elvis movie, it looks incredible.
It does look incredible.
But I
heard it was really good.
Like you, I have no desire to watch it whatsoever.
I wanted to see it, but I don't think I could. You know what? You know what? I think I know what ruined biopics for me, and I guess there's a couple things, but the main thing more recently, now that I'm like really don't fuck with, is that A Star Is Born. That's not a biopic, but I know you fuck with her. Do not like Lady Gaga, bro. I don't like her as an actress. Her music is okay, but I just like. And then I'm not fucking with this Joker shit, this musical bullshit.
Oh yeah, dude. So I'm glad you brought that up, because we had a lot to talk about last week. And that trailer came out while I was on my trip, and I want to say, on Monday when I got to work and I'm scrolling through Facebook and I saw like a little ad for it again, I was like thinking, oh, fuck, we missed this on the pod. So, yeah, so that movie is coming out. They put the trailer out for it.
The teaser.
The teaser, I should say. Yeah, man, dude, I don't know if I want to watch this movie, dude.
Yeah, you remember when the trailer for the first one came out, and we did an entire fucking review, and it was a whole separate video for that shit?
Yeah, dude, it was a big deal. The movie was excellent.
I'm not looking forward to this one.
Dude, we're gonna have to go see.
I don't fuck. It's something about Lady Gaga that throws me the fuck up. Like, it's something weird. I don't know.
Well, and when I say when you were like, hey, I know you're a fan of hers, I like some of her music. Like, so like, it's catchy, but what she does otherwise, I really don't pay much attention to it, if at all.
I mean, you shouldn't, because
celebrity
shit is dumb.
Don't want to put people too much on a pedestal. Obviously, This is me coming back after dorking out over professional wrestlers, but it was so cool. It was so cool.
Pumping his pud.
I did not. Anyway, but we're gonna have to go see it, and we're gonna have to force ourselves to watch it so we can hate on it like everything else.
Oh, you know what I want to see? Damn, I wish we had fucking thought about it before now. I want to see Civil War.
That does look dope.
I like the concept.
I'm cool with new concepts, dude.
You know what? It's like what was that movie that Mahershala Ali just did?
Oh shit! I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Fuck.
You're not gonna remember.
No, I'm not, dude. But I can't believe that because that guy's an awesome actor, dude. I love watching.
Something about basically the end of the world.
The
end of the United States, I should say.
Okay, all right. I'm more intrigued by that than the end of the world. What did the rest of the world do?
You know what I'm talking. You didn't see that? I thought you saw that. It was on Netflix.
What? The end of the world?
No.
That movie.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
just don't remember the name of it.
It's like
that is not trying to pull up. They can't see, so you're laughing at nothing.
I know, but I find it funny, so let me live. But while Jared's looking that up, I'm here to remind you can get us anywhere you get your podcast. That is Apple Music,
The
Spotify.
most important thing is to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got to point down.
Yeah, point down. Am I pointing the right way?
No,
this way.
The corner, yeah.
Yeah, right here.
No,
right,
lower.
Lower, right there.
Lower.
Right there.
Yeah, way down there.
Right
there you go.
wait.
There you go.
Right there. You see my finger? Pull my
subscribe
finger.
and hit the bell for the notifications.
Yeah, that way you can wake up every Monday to yours truly's. Yeah, truly's.
Leave the world behind. That's the
Leave the world
behind.
behind. That's right. Yeah, that movie was.
Oh yeah, Ethan Hawke and
yeah, it had a pretty good cast to it.
Pretty good. What the fuck? How dare you?
I was only making a joke. I was only making a reference.
I used to not like Ethan Hawke. Like,
really?
Yeah, I think it was during Training Day. I just thought his acting was kind of cheesy.
Well, I mean, Denzel's role in that is like masterful. So
well,
I mean,
he got a fucking best actor for it.
Yeah. So I mean, when you're doing that, it can be kind of hard for some people to follow.
Fuck, Pretty Woman. Damn, my brain is not working.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. Yes.
Yeah. Still fine too.
Oh yeah, but that one will never. Her. Oh, okay, bring it back around.
Mm-hmm.
Since we were talking about Civil War, this came up. Now we're talking about hot actresses who are still hot. And I know a lot of people may not agree with me, but to this day, bro, Kirsten Dunst is so fucking fine.
You know, I was just talking about that with my mom.
She is so fucking fine, bro.
It's so crazy you say that. It's like fucking wild that you said that. I was literally talking about that with my mom.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no. So when I go to work in the morning, or not in the morning, but the early, mid-morning, I should say, my mom's always watching, some ladies, or, just some weird daytime television shit. And they were, either she was a guest on a show.
Yeah, because she's in the Civil War.
Yeah, so that might be what it was. And she was on TV, and my mom was like, "Oh, it's Kirsten Dunst." And I was like, "Yeah, Ma." I was like, "She's still fine." And I was like, "Hubba hubba." And then I was like, "I'm going to work. Bye." It was like the last thing I said before I left. But yeah, no, it's so fucking crazy. So you are right, sir. I 100% agree with you, which doesn't happen very often here on this podcast.
You know who she's married to?
I want to say I do, but I don't.
Well, he's in this movie that
I can't remember, brother.
The redhead dude. He's been in a lot of shit.
Is it Carrot Top? No, I'm just joking.
No.
I was only joking. God, that guy used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
Oh, you should see him today.
No, I don't. Please don't put him on the television. I wouldn't say I have a phobia of him, but he's just fucking Carrot Top. He's never done anything to me, but those 1-800-COLLECT commercials. Ugh.
Oh my God! Let everyone see this one.
You know who is still also hot too?
This guy right here. Oh, I'll pull it up so everybody can see.
Oh, I do know that dude.
Yeah, he's been in fucking everything. Probably even movies that you haven't even seen.
What I was gonna say is, do you also know who's still hot Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's still very hot too.
Well, are you sure about that one?
Yes. Yeah, hell yeah.
I've heard something recently that she's not the greatest.
Well, I don't know. I saw her on TV too with one of these daytime talk shows, but she's still looking pretty good, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's always been. She's like Hillary Duff. She's just thick.
And she seems like the only child actor that hasn't been disturbed. Hillary
Kirsten
Duff.
Dunst.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But still,
bro, she's been one of her not even her first movie. Like Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah,
like she was a kid in that. Oh, and think about all the people that were in that movie.
Oh yeah,
Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Kirsten Dunst. Was it Heath Ledger in this? He might not have been. I'll look it up real quick.
And while Jared looks that up, I'm going to go back and let us know you can get us anywhere you get your... Yeah, fuck, I'm fucking up.
Don't do it again. You already did it. You just did it fucking 5 minutes ago.
Well, what if they're just tuning in now? But that's okay.
Don't have to fucking... Oh, Tandy Newton was in this shit? Oh, I got to watch this next couple of days.
Christian Slater. Bro, this is a fucking cast, son. And you got to remember, some of these movies used to be kind of like the norm with like this like kind of cast to a degree.
Antonio Banderas, Tandy Newton. I don't know who the last two people are. Stephen Ray, I've heard of him, but I don't remember who he is.
Indra Ove.
I've heard of her, don't remember her.
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Anybody else in there? Could have been, because this was for a lot of people their first start.
Let's see.
Nobody really of note that I can see. Yeah,
My God, it's Greg Powell. Psych, I'm just joking. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who none of these fuckers are.
I'm just joking. Oh, man. So I know the moment is kind of past, Jared, and again, I apologize for my lack of discipline.
Oh, my God.
And my lack of utter chaos that is my mind. You want to talk about Shogun and how fucking cool it is?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that moment. I mean, there's been a few moments.
Well, especially this past episode.
There's a lot of random fucking people just dying.
And isn't it? I don't want to say that it's great. Isn't it like just like?
No,
isn't it
that's
hurting
what I'm saying.
you?
Yeah,
It's hurting me.
But that's. I want to. I actually want. I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna read it like physically, but I'm gonna listen to it. Actually, I gotta finish this other book. Actually, I do that on the plane. But anyway, I want to read the actual book because I heard the book is a lot more like detailed as far as like people getting fucked up.
Yeah,
and like just people dying.
Oh,
and shit.
people get fucked up in this show, dude.
Oh yeah, but no, I heard the book is worse.
Oh man, dude. Well, I mean, I could see that because you're using your imagination, and I could see that. But the whole, since I'm finally like caught up, I can sit back and like assess everything. The show is really damn good, obviously.
Okay, so my point, the one where I got pissed and you didn't watch it was the one where his homie killed himself.
Yeah, because
he did it to prove a point, and I was like, come on, man, you gonna let this man die? He's like, but that's Japanese. Like back then, that's what it was. It's like it's honor and fucking discipline. Like when it comes to whatever your job is, like you do your job to the best of your ability, and it has to be perfect every time. That's why that's why samurai swords are so good and why they're expensive. If you want to buy a fucking katana blade, or there's a bunch of different names of katana, is just the normal one they carry. Then they have the little one was the Kanto sword.
Yeah,
there's a bunch, but anyway, because they even have long ones, long hilts that people used to use off of horses and shit.
Yeah.
I've done my research.
Yeah, all right. Do your research, folks.
But yeah, like that's just the culture. Like,
well, the moment in the show that really hit me, then I was like, man, that is fucking crazy. Is when he had the bird hanging, and then the gardener took it. Yeah, and then they ended up killing the gardener because he said, "Hey, and he was just like,
if anybody touches it, you're dead."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh no, we killed him." Like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, he was like,
"What the fuck you mean? That was my dog." Like, he was helping me with. I felt at peace around him.
Yeah, and so it's like he was like, "Oh my God, I got that old man killed." And I think that moment in the show was really like, this is such a very ruthless culture when it comes to those that they honor and who they're supposed to cater to.
Very straightforward. Like if you are whatever your position in life is, that is your position, and you do it to the best of your ability. That's why, like, even though she didn't want to, when the girl got her husband had to kill himself, and then they had to kill the kid.
Yeah,
which was fucking wild.
Yeah, dude, ruthless.
But you dishonor somebody of that high of a level, that you've dishonored your entire families, and that line has to end. That's what that is, bro.
It's
just
yeah, it's crazy. And then they're just like, hey, you know what? Like homie, just to prove a point, just like, here, I'm just gonna just shank myself and have somebody just chop my head off.
He was like, you want me to go? I'll do it. Because I'm trying to tell you, if you do this, then, hey, bro, I'm not with it. I just don't feel it, and I don't think we should be doing this. Well, if you don't like it, then you can fucking go ahead and kill yourself. Seppuku is what it's called when they do that. He's like, all right, I guess. Hey, son, I need you to chop my head off.
Yeah, dude, like fucking.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, dude. And even after this week's episode,
this week was bro.
Yeah.
So okay, here's what I was thinking. Now, we're getting into the good shit.
Yeah. No.
I mean, there's only one episode left, so if you ain't watching it by now, I can't help you. But the part that got me, okay, so I felt some type of way between Gambit.
Yeah.
Well, first I watched Shogun, and now I was like, let me watch something a little lighthearted.
Yeah.
After I watched Shogun, and this guy just fucking off himself. Then fucking X-Men come. I watched X-Men, and then fucking Gambit fucking.
Fuck, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So it was a hard week for me.
Yeah, dude.
It was a hard week for me that week. And but watching this week's episode of Shogun, it made me realize they had to do that because it makes you think as a viewer that it's possible, like, even though this character is as well known and liked as she is in the story,
yeah,
she could go too. Like, nobody's fucking.
There's no limits.
Yeah.
I saw an article where it's saying that this show is what Game of Thrones should have been, and I know that's a huge bar to.
Isn't it written by the same people or the screenplay?
Yeah, I think so. Actually,
well, I mean, it's based off a book, but it's done by the same people who did Game of Thrones.
Okay, well, that actually makes. Well, actually, that makes.
I believe.
Yeah. No. Actually.
Oh wait, what the fuck did they do? Either that or Fallout? Let me check.
Yeah, here. So while Jared checks that out, if you folks haven't seen it, check out Shogun on Hulu. Takes place in feudal Japan.
And yes, you have to do a little reading.
Yeah, it's okay. The writing on the show is excellent. I actually more than impressed.
And shout out to the homie Hirosuke Sanada. Yeah, I always fuck his name. Hiro Sanada. I'm not going to do the whole fucking name.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking about how I'm going to say some of these names on the show, and I'm just going to refuse from doing it.
Well, Japanese is easier than you think it is.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You got to remember, everything is pretty much two letter combos.
Okay.
So, like, if his name is Hiro, that's Hiro.
Yeah.
So, and it'll always be like, it's always twos if you look at their name. I mean, sometimes the I on the end might throw it off, but it's like Hirosuke, so that's Hiro Suki Soki. And if you know the pronunciation of everything, you'll say it right. It's not hard.
No,
it's hard to learn.
I would think so.
But actually, I've been thinking about getting on my fucking Duolingo and learning some more Japanese.
And they read right to left, right? Is that correct, or is that?
No, they read like us.
Oh, they do.
You're thinking about Farsi.
Oh, okay.
I think this. Hold on. Let me finish looking up the first thing I was looking up.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones writers.
Ooh, it says family tree.
No, I don't.
Oh my god, I don't want to see that. It's probably full of incest and drugs and monogamy. Well, no, adultery. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And there's got to be a lot of death and explosions and then the bang. Sorry, I've been practicing my little.
Yeah, you're doing some weird shit.
I'm not doing any weird shit.
Oh no, that's what it is. Okay, another show you didn't watch. I don't want to. I guess we can go off to something else.
That's okay.
The Game of Thrones guys. Sorry, it was not Shogun. Anyway, the Game of Thrones guys, the show that they wrote is or working on is 3 Body Problem.
Okay.
That's the one. I think I told you about it.
No, I don't think you did.
I think I said something about like because I had to look up what a 3-body problem was, because it's basically a mathematical equation or formula,
Okay.
which it's a sci-fi show. I don't want to give this away because this is a good one too, but there's also an actual Chinese version
Okay.
of this show. There's like 30 episodes, and they say they go way deeper into it. But unfortunately, the place where I get my stuff, it's not translated into English.
Okay.
Even the captions aren't translated.
So you
in
don't know
English.
what's going on.
So I haven't started watching it because I haven't seen it. But the one that's on Netflix is based off of that.
Okay.
But the Game of Thrones guys did that.
It's called 3-body problem.
3-body problem.
Okay. It's a series?
It's a a series. I think it's like 8 or 10 episodes. I can't remember. I like it, but y'all know I like sci-fi. So
Well, here, dude. I've pretty much binged everything that has been popular.
Oh yeah, check this one out. This is a good one. Actually, you'll like this because it's kind of gamery too.
Hey, man.
It has some gaming elements in it.
I'm all for nostalgic rushes and all sorts of shit. Just like with the gaming emulator. Oh man, I got it. So cool. It's a 3-body problem.
Oh, it's got Benedict Wong.
Okay.
He's from.
I already think it looks cool just because of that giant building in the background. Looks like people are worshiping. Oh yeah, I'm already all for it. I don't know what it is about things like that, but I'm all for shit.
And
like
I'm
that.
hoping there's a second season.
Well, I mean, if it does well, I would think.
I think it did. I think it did pretty well. I'm telling you, we haven't had really any good sci-fi recently, and I think this is a very good candidate for it. So I definitely recommend.
Well, we've also had
See who else is
really good TV in the last
month
and a
now
half.
the writer's strike is over.
Yeah.
Everything's able to come out now.
Oh man, isn't it? Oh, it's so refreshing, dude. I
Yeah.
cannot tell you how satisfied I was with Fallout and even Shogun, which is just ripping my heart out.
Really
dude.
good.
Yeah. Oh god, I was watching it and I was like, oh god, no. Like I was like, not
Bruh,
again.
I thought,
dude.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I literally was thinking, if it was not for that scene the week before, she would have been gone too. Because that's part of the samurai life.
Yeah.
If you've ever watched The Last Samurai, when they are in that field and he's walking on the horse and he's looking over, and they see the guy, he got dishonored in battle.
Yeah.
And, like he lost the battle, so he's like, oh, well, get on my knees and
Yeah.
cut myself open.
Yeah,
and
I do
then,
remember that.
And then the second, chop his heads off. But to Tom Cruise, when he's going by, he's like, hold up, what? You just gonna chop your man's head off like that?
Yeah, dude.
That's what the thing was.
Man, dude, that's a tall order, dude.
Bro, feudal Japan was crazy.
Yeah, it's very fucking crazy.
I would venture to say, like, I wish I'd studied it more, but like that is some of the most interesting history in the world.
It's funny you say that, dude, because I was kind of thinking, I want to say, like, when I was in the little bit of my, like, watch bender that I was on this week, I was kind of thinking the same thing. It's like, hey, this is like, I'll tell you this. I'm more a fan of world history as opposed to American history.
Well, that's, yeah, I mean, me too. First of all, American history is very filtered, and you're only going to get what they want you to get.
Who do you
I mean, world history is too, because whoever won is the one who's going to claim it. I've been watching some things on TikTok recently about the bombs being dropped on Hiroshima,
yeah,
and Nagasaki, and like they're actually talking to Japanese people, and like they know they don't really blame us for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's just like it was part of the deal. Again, it probably comes from their culture. Like, yeah, we were fucking up. We shouldn't have fucked with y'all.
Yeah.
And then they hit us with the crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure some people, but that's just not their style to be like shitty to people,
Yeah.
or like to hold a grudge on some
Yeah.
shit. It's like they accept it. Like, now what do we do? Type shit. I don't know if I'm explaining that right.
No. But that makes
they don't
sense.
They don't like to inconvenience other people, and they don't want to offend anybody. That's just part of their whole thing.
That Yeah, man, that makes a shitload of sense. Now that well, it's kind of wild
It's
how
just-
that's kind of
but it
blown
co-
my mind just now.
But it comes from all
Yeah.
that. Their personality these days. You know how like America or the world looks at America as like fucking we're boasting and we think we're the best and this. I mean, but it is it is what it is. But what the fuck? You'll earn. Oh wait, what's going on here? Oh, we got a hype train. What the fuck is going on here?
we got a hype train. What is a hype train?
Level 3 hype train? Oh shit!
man. What? Oh, are we being hyped up?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now.
Are we popular for once?
Epic just dropped a 10 bomb, but how did we get into a hype train?
Well, welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome to the Mad Scientist Lab, hype
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
Let's get
no,
fucking-
you don't even know what a hype train is.
I don't, and I thought I did, and I just ruined the moment. So
Well,
please explain to
I
everybody.
don't even know how we got to level 3. Wait, what the fuck is going on right now?
So what's happening, Jared? Can you break it down for the people that are
I
listening?
can't tell what's happening right now. Epic just dropped. I can't tell if it's a 10 or what. I think it's 10. But anyway.
Thank you, Epic.
Yeah, but I just never seen us get a hype train. that's what.
So what is it?
It's like when there's like a roll of people subbing,
Yeah.
it'll create a hype train, and then it'll put a big banner at the top of the page, and it'll say, "Hey," and then there's different levels, just like a game. So if you get to, and there's a time on it. I mean, you can see it right here.
Yeah.
And then if like say somebody gave a couple more gifts or whatever, or bits,
Yeah.
even, then it'll go to level 4 and level 3 completed. Now you're on level 4, and it does
Oh
that
my
until-
God, this is cool. Hype us up, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just always wanted to do that.
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
Nah, maybe sometimes. Only around you though.
Who besides Epic? Who else in here wants to give some gifts? Because guess what? My birthday's coming up.
Yeah, we got to celebrate Earth Day with Jared. Jared,
Yeah,
happy
I didn't
Earth-
want you to fucking tell everybody.
Well, I didn't. I haven't told anybody shit.
You just said Earth Day, bitch.
Well, I mean, Earth Day is a very important day.
You know,
of the
I'm
year.
older than Earth Day.
That's crazy because I believe you.
Actually, no. Oh shit, we just hit level 4.
Oh shit! Hey, all right. Do I sound like a white bitch?
You sounded gay.
Did I? Please
Yeah.
edit that out. Oh my. Oh yeah, that was terrible. I am so sorry, folks.
I think we looked this up before, and I think I was wrong. I think it might be a couple.
So Jared is older than the Earth.
I think no, not motherfucker.
I know. I'm just joking. Or am I, Mr. Alien from space? So Earth Day, 1st April.
Oh no, it's older than me. It's
Ah.
1970.
1970. Damn, it's a long time ago.
That is a long
Dude,
time
that's
ago.
I'm sorry, but we keep getting so farther away from just I don't know peak society that I don't know. Society's weird now. I just imagine growing up in the 70s. I don't know. It just looked cool.
Shit, Epic with the other 5 and a 5. That's 20.
Oh my God, hype train.
So you don't know anything about Twitch, do you?
Not well. I mean, I do. Yeah, I mean, like
You don't even watch other people.
I do and I don't. Like, I watch the Dream Team Assemble, which is the guys who play they're pro Apex, Apex
Yeah.
players.
So people don't subscribe to those channels.
Yeah, well they
You
do.
know, have you ever been gifted a sub?
I don't think so.
Well, you kind of would know. They give you a notification. They'll say, "Hey, you've been gifted a sub by so and so." If they want to be identified, if not, it'll say anonymous, and then you'll have like free access to extra emojis or whatever.
Okay.
For a month.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm not watching them long enough to get one because I'll watch them for like maybe like a half hour.
You don't really have to. Well, that's long enough.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, and if they're a big enough streamer, then oh shit, level 5. Thank you, Epic.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for the birthday wishes too. I'll be. Where will I be? I will be in here. I mean, yeah, there for my birthday.
Jared's going to Yeehaw country. I know he's
Yeah.
excited.
Fucking love it there.
Mm.
I don't even know why I love it there. It's just
It's not here.
yeah. I think that's what it is.
I mean, that's a good dude. Do you know what's crazy? All right, and I guess because we hit towards the end of the show last week.
October, bro. You're going with me.
Okay, that's fine. Don't yell and don't
Going
point.
to F1 and everything.
All right, you just don't point. It's rude.
You won't have to be scared about fucking the cars as like you were at NASCAR because they're not.
There's a different scenario, and that was something else.
They're not as loud.
Those things were fucking loud as shit, dude. I thought I was
I
deaf.
was just there last week, or no, not last week. 2 weeks ago,
So
3 weeks ago. I guess.
So hear me out.
No, Easter Sunday, whatever Easter Sunday was. Oh, that was March. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
we're at the end of April.
we're almost in May. No, but dude, it took me maybe about 3 days coming back from my trip to really realize I was home. Like, if that makes sense.
No,
Like,
it doesn't.
What do you? Don't make me sound crazy.
No, I'm asking you to fucking explain. I don't get it.
Well, I guess I just had such a great time, and then I got back, and it took me a while to just kind of settle down back into my routine, if that makes like my just getting up and going to work. I mean, not that I didn't do that, but just coming back down from the hype and the adrenaline rush that I had,
But that's what trips are supposed to do. They're supposed to rejuvenate you and energize you to go back to your dead end job.
Yeah, no, don't worry. The first day back, the first day back, they were like, "You okay?" And I was like, "No." I was like,
"Because I'm fucking back here."
I was like, "I'm with all of you." And even though
I told somebody 2 weeks ago, I was like, "Man, I'm so excited. I'm going to fucking Texas for a week."
Yeah,
like, this is probably this is the longest I've been there since I've been going there.
Oh, so now you're gonna really get to do things that you've really haven't had time to do.
Yeah, for the most part. I'm gonna try to do some more shows. Like I said, I don't know. Was I saying that on the show, or was I telling you before about Kill Tony?
You know what? I think you were telling me before we started the show. To be honest with you,
yeah, I'm trying to get on Kill Tony. That would be so awesome if I get on my birthday because they give me something to talk about.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, so tell us something interesting about yourself. Today's my birthday.
Yeah, and there you go. And that's when you're gonna get the huge honkers and being shown. Yeah,
one of the questions he does ask a lot is like, "How's your love life?" Right now?
Man,
and I'm like, I ain't got none.
Yeah,
it was like, anytime you come to Texas, have you kissed any girls? No, I have not.
Yeah,
and then they'll ask somebody in the audience, and usually it's some hot chicks that come up.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Like last week, the one I watched last week, which was 3 weeks ago when it came out, but this chick came up to kiss this guy because he hadn't had a kiss in Austin, and he's been there for like 2 years or something.
Oh man, no.
And this chick comes up, and she's married, and the guy in the audience is like, "Hey man, that's my wife." He's joking around, but it's like, why did she volunteer to come up there?
Oh man, dude, you got to be careful out here, folks. Drizzle. All right, so
stay strong, Kings.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that shit had me dying last week, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
it's a movement, folks.
I thought, it's still going.
Still going strong. Good. We got to keep it alive.
I mean, it's not like it was
like the hype train. The hype train.
It's not like it was when we did it, but
well, hey man, the
hype train's over.
The hype train's over.
We got to level 5.
Level 5 hype train.
You receive. Oh, that's a cool little. You received a level 4 hype train emote. So we have a new emote.
Oh man, who doesn't like a good emote, dude?
I love a good emote. With a good 20 subs.
Except for when they sell them for like $15 on a video game.
Wait, did I have... Wait, I don't know who... Oh, yeah. Epic's using it. There you go. There should be some other ones in there, too.
Does it look dope?
They're just, like, random ones. Like, you'll see them at some point.
So he actually messaged me last week, and there's apparently some sort of random challenge going around at baseball stadiums where you got to have 1 beer and 1 dog every inning. So 9 beers total and 9 dogs total.
Nigga, no. The fuck are we talking about right now?
Dude, I can probably maybe go maybe 4 innings, maybe 5. Okay. 4 or 5 dogs, depending on... Actually, I'm not...
I can do the beers. I can't do the hot dogs.
Well, what if they're like just like little dinky joints like this?
Bro, I don't feel comfortable putting that much processed, disgusting shit in my body.
Neither do I. However... It is important to enjoy it while we are here because baseball is important, and so is drinking beer and eating hot dogs. But our buddy Epic said he could do it 2 times over.
Well, that's what he just said. I could double it, no problem. I'm sure you can,
sir. First of all, we know who you are, we know how you are, and that would not shock me whatsoever. You, sir, are a savage, a good one, if that.
Actually, I do got to add some more emotes. I got to come up with some more. I'll try to do
You
that.
should get one of my head just bobbing back and forth like this.
I could. I would have to do a video.
Oh my god, that would be so weird. That would feel so weird if you did that.
I mean, we
Well,
could do it.
Yeah, here. You just want my head to bob back and forth?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, more exaggerated.
Is that exaggerated enough?
Yeah, I can see if I can cut it out.
Oh my god, dude. If it looks creepy, send it to me.
No, I'm just gonna put it in there so everybody can use it. I'm not gonna fucking send shit to you.
Oh my god, he's using my likeliness to make money.
No, I'm using it to fucking entertain the fucking people who are watching us.
The masses. That's what I like to tell people, that we have a cult following, the masses.
It's bro. I'm telling you, when I did the podcast feed on YouTube, like that shit. Plus, I did a couple shorts. I did one for the show last week.
Yeah.
And then I did the X-Men one. I put that on the shorts too. That one did pretty well.
Dude, like I think we're picking up steam again.
It's slow, but it's picking up. The actual episode doesn't pick up steam. But I think adding the shorts, like when I told you I got that thing where it cuts the clips for me, and I don't have to fucking go through the shit and edit it and blah, blah. Now, it's hard to pick out good ones that the AI picks out.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like, you know what, this is close enough, good enough to just fucking put for content.
Yeah.
And then usually it'll ask you if you want to, is it related to another video, and then I'll just connect it to. So if someone does come across the clip and they want to see more, it'll lead them to the main show.
It's like a little breadcrumb trail.
I mean, that's what you got to do these days. You got to you have to fucking put shit out there because there's so much noise. You got to cut it down for people. And I want to do like 10-minute clips of stuff because you can do up to 30 minutes on TikTok now, which is, I'm not spending 30 minutes on one video on TikTok.
Damn,
sorry.
I mean, that's like an episode of television.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a little much. Unless I was telling some, crime of passion and some romantic triangle, or not that we're gonna do that. Not that I'm gonna do that, or have ever wanted to do that.
Thought about something that I wanted to talk about.
Is it a love triangle?
Oh man.
Oh, I'm just asking. Sorry.
I now forgot what it was.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, I was curious.
No, I just don't remember it. I'm sure it'll come back. What were we talking about before that?
Honestly, I can't remember either.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, I'm pretty stoned, dude. I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay.
The longest time. Wait, what happened? I actually haven't had a drink in 2 weeks. Shooting for a month. Oh shit! That's what's up.
Who's that?
That's Epic.
Epic. Eric, can we get a round of applause for our buddy Epic?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah,
I forgot we had those.
Yeah. Don't worry, we have them for a reason, folks.
I fucking hate this. I don't know why this camera is not focusing anymore.
It doesn't want us to look at it. It doesn't want us to be one.
I get a train behind my name. Oh yeah, because you called the hype train. There you go.
Yeah, train behind my name.
He's a founder. He's a train guy, and
he's a train.
He's a train guy.
Yeah, you like?
He's autistic.
Who like trains? All right,
he's autistic.
We're gonna call you the conductor, sir.
He's got some. Yeah, well, actually, that's what that is.
Oh, nice.
The train is a conductor emoji.
I think being a conductor would be cool.
Yeah, current hype train conductor. That's what that
shit,
is.
when we were on the train up to Philadelphia, at one point, dude, that thing was sailing, bro. Like, just that shit was going.
I mean, it's a train.
Yeah, I know. And no, but it was crazy. We were hitting some of the rough spots in the woods, and we were just sitting there, and I was like, I was like, oh shit, dude. And then we were going across the fucking water.
You need to hit a bullet train. A bullet train is smoother because it runs off magnets. That's why it's.
Does it feel it's going fast though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've just because of this.
If you look out the window, motherfucker, you see shit zipping by. You don't think it's fucking going fast?
No, but I'm saying, does it feel like you're going fast? Like,
I mean, it probably it uses magnets, so it's levitated off of the track, so it might not feel like it would on a wheel car.
Yeah, but
I'm sure it's almost 300 kilometers an hour or something.
Dude, that's fucking crazy, dude. You're just like, hey, I'm late for work, dude. Instantaneously, bro.
Yeah. Well, not instantaneous, because bullet train goes from like one part of the country to another.
Oh, that's true too.
They have smaller trains that go in between regions, and then they have a subway too.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah, Japan, bro.
It's got really cool shit there.
Yeah,
and after watching,
I can only imagine since I've left there, I can only imagine the shit that they have there now.
dude, they probably like have not human go-karts, but
When I was there, bro, they still had because I'm sure people still smoke there because that's the big thing. They smoke over there a lot, at least back then. But they still had vending machines that put out cigarettes.
oh shit,
But they also had vending machines that put out beer.
they have beer vending machines.
Beer vending machines.
That is. See, we can't have those things here in America because people would abuse them.
They would definitely abuse.
Dude, somebody
the
would
fuck out of
fucking steal that shit. Just you know how like they go into 7-Eleven,
They
take
wouldn't
the ATM.
steal them. That's too big. You couldn't steal that.
I don't know, man. People were ripping ATMs out of fucking places with fucking rope in a car. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. Well, then you'd break all the bottles.
They
if you
got
did
that shit from GTA.
Hey, man, Grand Theft Auto is cool with me. You know, man, that almost kind of makes me want to play fucking Shenmue for
trying
like
to
the
think
8,000th time in my life.
What else? They had some other wild shit. Oh, they have video games all over Tokyo.
I could only imagine,
arcades and shit.
Oh, it's probably a paradise, dude. I probably like literally wig out.
They were big into American like muscle cars, like
What, like the Mustang?
80s, more of the 80s and 90s, like Camaros.
Okay.
I'm sure somebody had a Mustang. You got to remember, Mustangs are really popular here.
Yeah.
So like those are like 65 Mustangs are getting sold or they're staying here. They're, unless you got a lot of money, you're not getting that shit shipped to fucking
Japan.
Japan.
Like halfway across the
and
world.
they have their own cars that they fucking like that. Remember, not Tokyo Drift. The game, it was on Dreamcast. Fuck was that name? Tokyo Nights, I think the name of the game was.
Okay.
But that shit was real. Like you're driving on that game, you're driving on the actual expressway. You fucking soup up your cars. This is before Gran Turismo, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. But you're actually driving on the fucking Tokyo Expressway. They used to do that shit. Like we fucking were taking the Humvees from Yokohama Port to where we were going. These motherfuckers were middle of the night. 350Zs. Well, they don't call them 350. They're 300ZXs or Fair Lady Zs. They call them Fair Ladies over there. Nissan.
Dude, I'm going to tell you, if I went to Japan, especially like a video game area, dude, and like just memorabilia, I'd probably just lose my
you got to
goddamn-
go to Super Nintendo Land. Or whatever
Oh
that
my
shit is
God,
called.
dude. I would wig out, dude.
Bobby B went there when him and his son went.
Oh, dude. Did he talk about that when
I
he
don't
was
think
on?
so.
Oh, man.
I've been thinking about asking him to come on again.
Yeah, here, have him come over. He's a great guest, man. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
talking to him because I know every time I see him at, elsewhere, it's kind of brief and all that stuff. So
we actually we did the show at Shooters on Tuesday, which by the way, anybody out there that's local that's listening, we're probably doing it starting in May. We're still gonna do our every other Tuesday, but starting in May, we're gonna be probably doing every Thursday at Shooters because they're also doing karaoke there on Tuesdays and Thursdays now.
all right.
So we're just gonna be going in front of karaoke like we've been doing, but we just need it for us as comics because especially for me not being able to get easily around right now, I need to be doing more than a show every 2 weeks
I got you.
because I don't feel like I'm not even when I write new shit. If I don't get to work it out, then it's like
It's pointless.
it's pointless.
Yeah. No, I got you.
But anyway, so we did that show this week on Tuesday, and then we found out about another spot. It's on Wednesdays in Arlington, and we went there. And another newer comic who's been coming to our show, he showed up. He was there too, so we got to see some other comedians. And we're talking a little more. I was like, I don't want to talk bad about some of these motherfuckers, but I mean, it's an open mic.
Yeah.
So like not everybody's gonna be great and not it was fucked up because there was a party. We got there on a night where a guy lost a fantasy league. So his fantasy the prize was whoever loses, I guess. Not the prize, but the punishment was whoever loses has to do comedy in front of all the people in I guess the league they had.
Yeah.
So it was like they reserved for comedy that night, 30 people, a 30 people thing. So I was like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking finally get like a good, decent crowd at an open mic. But they were bugging, like I got put on the list last. So it was like, I didn't realize that these people were staying only to see this one guy go. So when he did his thing, they fucking all ran off. So it was like, what the fuck? So I had like maybe 5 people sitting there, including the comics. I mean, there's a little more in comics, excluding comics, I guess. So it was just, and I wanted to use that tape to send to the improv so I could get on the open mic for them. But I was like, they can't do nothing if there's nobody fucking listening. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I was so pissed. I mean, I got to get the time and see a new spot, but that was kind of draining. I don't know. Y'all probably don't give a fuck what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
no, of course they do. Of course we do. Of course we do. And everybody should.
I'm sure you do, but I don't think they do.
This is the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Bro, there is something that I want to talk about. I didn't write shit down this week, and now I can't remember what it was.
Does it have anything to do with the Earth being taken over by a molten ball of fire known as the sun?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I'm just asking. So it is not that. So we can scratch that off the list.
What? That's not even how space works.
Well, I mean, you know better than I do, and that's why you're here to enlighten me, or at least attempt to enlighten me.
If anything, we're pushing farther away from the sun.
Oh, God, we're going to freeze to death.
Our orbit is moving away from the... Yeah, we're going to freeze to
Oh,
death.
my God, that's like the worst.
We won't be here.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, that's good, because I don't want to freeze to death.
Billions of years from now.
Okay.
Billions and... This is my Carl Sagan. Billions and billions of stars in the universe. You don't even know who Carl Sagan is, do you?
I mean, it sounded good, if that makes you feel better.
You don't even know who Carl Sagan is, do you?
I do know who Carl Sagan is. I don't know who he is, but I know his name.
That's crazy.
I do know who he is.
I can't believe this.
Here, pull him up, please, for the love of God.
Either I'm old or you're just dumb.
I'm not dumb. God, I'm so... Why does everybody say that? I'm not dumb.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean everybody says that?
Nah, it's a long story. It's long.
What the fuck?
Can we please type in Carl Sagan for my own mental peace? As everybody
Why
does.
does everybody say that?
And everybody doesn't say that.
You said it.
Well, maybe they
I was
do.
about to type in RJ Sagan.
Here, let me take a look at this guy. Oh yeah, I do know who this guy is.
Knowing that we're drifting away makes my conspiracy theory about the sun and giving birth to all the planet makes more sense.
What the fuck?
That does not make any more sense.
That sounds like this guy's a quack.
No. I'm reading.
Okay. I thought you were reading one of his quotes. I was like, you look up to this guy?
You just called Epic a quack.
No, no. I mean, he
That's
said
funny.
so all the planets came from the sun.
No,
And
that's
we're just-
no.
And then we're just moving slowly away farther from home.
No. We're still moving away around the sun. We're just our orbit is drifting away from the sun as we're orbiting the sun.
Okay, I got you. I understand that. I do.
And it'll take billions and billions of years. Let me put it up. This is Carl Sagan, guys. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You never watched fucking Carl Sagan? Like some of his stuff that he used to talk about stands up till today.
I mean, you're more into this stuff than I am.
I mean,
And I'm
okay. Let's put it this way: he's the Neil deGrasse Tyson of like the '80s.
Okay, I like that. I
Yeah.
can understand that, and I'm sure I have seen something with him on. I had to,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I went to school.
He explains.
Just,
he explains different dimensions. Like there's a video of him explaining different dimensions. That's where the Tesseract comes from.
yeah.
I mean, that's not where it comes from, but he explains that. But then you hear the Tesseract in Marvel,
Yeah.
and then you realize, oh, this is actual thing that's a mathematical concept.
Yeah. So it's very possible. Or it's, or the idea behind it.
we'll never be able to see it. And you have to watch a video on explaining how like dimensions work, because I could give a quick somewhat like if I can explain it the way I should.
Professor Leigh here, folks.
No,
Pulling out his
not-
chalkboard.
Not all that.
Yeah, well, I like that. So Jared is pulling out the pen. All right, so I'm watching.
So we got a circle, right? I don't know if y'all can see it. We got a circle.
All right. I like this. This is badass.
This is one dimension.
All right. So, one dimension. One. Uno.
I think. Am I right on that? This is 2 dimensions because it has a length and a width.
Okay.
Or in this case, in math, it would be a radius because
It's a circle.
but even if it was a square, let's put it a square. It still has a length and a width.
Yeah.
So that's 2 dimensions.
All right.
3 dimensions is, say, this beaker. Perfect.
Perfect example.
This beaker is 3 dimension because it has a length, a width, a length, a width, and what's the?
Is it volume?
I think it is volume. No,
Length,
no,
length?
that's maybe not the best.
Yeah. Length, width, matter?
No.
No.
Length with height.
Height. Yeah, there you go.
Length with height, whatever. I guess that's length. Length would be the radius for this because it's a cylinder. The cylinder is probably not the best thing to use. But anyway, length with height, that's 3 dimensions. Same thing with us. We're 3 dimensions. We have length with height.
Yeah.
4th dimension, I think most scientists say that the 4th dimension would be time.
All right.
But like we can kind of perceive of time, but then seeing beyond that, like into a 5th dimension, we can't.
Isn't that kind of what loosely is based? Interstellar is based on? Is the 4th?
It's actually it's 100. It's exactly what it's that when he's in the room with the
bookshelves.
Bookshelves. That's where the tesseract comes in, because in the tesseract, it's like you can see all this stuff, and he can pick through whatever time he wants while he's in that dimension. Like he can see all these different things going on. Again, time is part of that, and then length with height. So he can see it there, but nobody else can see. But he can interact with those other dimensions.
All right.
Just like we can interact with this circle. So I have a circle or the square here. I can interact, and I can add a fucking line to the bottom of the circle. So I can interact with 2 dimensions because I'm at a higher dimension. I'm at 3D and 4D with time. But I can't interact with the higher dimensions. I can interact with anything lower, but I can't react with anything higher.
Okay. Yeah. I think that was pretty well explained.
That's the best I can do, guys.
No, that was pretty damn good. That was pretty damn good. We got a lesson from Professor Leigh.
What up,
over here,
Londa?
folks. Londa, what's up, bud?
Thanks for the sub epic. Oh yeah, everybody's subs were down. I knew you guys were speaking about Interstellar. Yeah. Well, how'd you know? Just that's.
Oh, I mean, it's.
Well, I was just we came up. I don't know how that even came up, but.
Well, we were basically talking about the different dimensions and how you can interact with lower dimensions, but nothing higher than you. And then the supposed 4th dimension is, time. And then Interstellar.
No, the 5th one is the one that's where like we wish we could understand.
Yeah.
But that's why, like in Interstellar, she could see the sand and what he was doing from that other dimension.
Yeah.
But she didn't know what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't
interact with
Yeah.
Damn.
That movie, that movie was. I've talked about it before. Christopher Nolan, he said he went to the guy who was like the technical director. He was a physicist, and I think Christopher Nolan told him he wanted to make that movie. He said, if you're gonna make this movie, we gotta use real science. I don't want to see no fucking bullshit. And a lot of the theories that we come up, and I said it again before, the reason that movie, like the way we look at black holes, is because of that movie. Because they had to figure out what would happen mathematically and physically, what it would look like if you were coming up on a black hole, and how the light would bend around it.
Dude, that's such an awesome scene in that film.
Yeah,
and seeing it in theaters on the IMAX.
That fucking changed the way science was for pretty much now until when they come up with some new shit. Because now they've even got pictures, because they know what to look at because of that movie. They found pictures of black holes now.
Isn't that, dude? Christopher Nolan is like an American hero.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
American hero.
I said you missed what I said about the physics guy.
Yeah, no,
who
I
said,
know.
"I'm not doing this unless we put it in science, like rooted fully in science."
I mean, it paid off. I mean, they're actually re-releasing it in theaters. I think for its like 10th anniversary.
I saw that, and I want to go see it.
Here, we'll go see it when you get back from your trip, man.
Yeah,
I'm down to do
Is
that.
it out yet?
Is it? I don't know.
Let's see. What y'all talking about over here? Oh, Londa said I got a. Oh, Epic got a new emoji. Actually, Londa probably should have it. All y'all should have it. I think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how that part works. I know enough.
Something about Twitch. Jared.
There was also a frame in the movie where they worked a shitload of time on it. Right? Yeah, that's the one that I was just talking about, where the lights bending around the black hole. I think it took like, because of the time period, it took a shitload of like computing power to create that, because it had never been done before. So for it to render it was like hours or some shit. I can't remember
I could imagine the amount of data, technical aspects that go into just creating and remember, that is only a small portion of the film too.
It's a very small part of the film.
And yeah, that movie's so badass. I hope they never make a sequel, just so we can talk about how awesome the original was.
Let me see if I can find
Interstellar. So yeah, for the damn, I can't believe the movie's 10 years old, dude. I remember going to see this in theaters too.
Science.
What do you want to do? Explained accuracy?
I'd say contribution.
Contributions. There it is.
Highlighted very. Here, let's just fucking go over here so everybody can see. What did it say, RJ?
It says Interstellar has highlighted various gray areas of visual science, such as black holes, wormholes in time and space through visualizations such as Gargantua. Okay, thank you. The image on the left is the black hole Gargantua provided by Science.com. The image on the right is scientific research on black holes by Jay.
I'll pull it up.
Just Jay.
Yeah, I don't know what that. This is one of those fucking paid goddamn bullshit.
Oh, what? We can't. Oh, they want us to pay to look at the black hole?
I just wanted to see the image, to be honest.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Yeah, so.
Damn, dude, that's such a badass shot, bro.
So this is. No, I can cross this out. If I can fucking see it.
There you go. All right, awesome.
So it says, as it said before, this is from the movie, Supersized Black Hole Gargantua. And see that planet? Like, bro, that planet's fucking fucked.
Yeah, dude, it's being.
And this is what we've been able to see because of that, because of the movie. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's actually really fucking cool. At the same, obviously, it's really fucking cool.
Londa, you know what? This is why you're part of this fucking this fucking community, because RJ, this is one of RJ's probably top 5 movies too.
Oh yeah, dude. Ooh, man,
it's probably it's probably in my top 5 too.
Man,
I don't like watching it too often.
No. Neither do I.
Because I don't want it to lose its
its appeal.
Yeah, because like I've done that with other movies, like Training Day. I watched it so many times for.
Yeah, you can't. You're just tired of it.
I don't even want to see it anymore.
No. So I typically.
But my bad. But
yeah.
Londa's right. That's another movie. I don't think you can remake that movie, even though maybe 40 years down the road there's more science. It'll make a different movie.
What, as opposed to something like this?
Yeah, don't remake Interstellar.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, but they're remaking everything.
I know, but man, this film is such original from the ideas of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think, even if somebody were to say, hey, this is the sequel to Interstellar, nobody would believe you. Unless it's better than this movie, which I would find very hard to believe. But ranking my top 10 films, that would take me some time, especially in recent years and getting older and learning to appreciate certain other things. So I would have to redo my list. But
Epic, I'm not sure. I didn't hear if they found a new black hole or not. I will probably see it. If I do see it within the next week, I will definitely bring that back. They need to start remaking bad movies. I agree with that. If you're gonna remake a movie, remake a bad movie and fucking make it better.
You know what? That is not a really bad idea at all.
It's not a bad idea. That's a great idea. That's fucking.
How's nobody thought of this?
You know what? It's an epic idea.
And there we go. Isn't that epic? Man, it's so good. It works with everything. It works with everything. Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, like, dude, where's my car?
So, fuck you.
Dude,
fuck you.
For some reason, I hate that movie.
It's like, I didn't go to a strip club, but I feel like I got fucking sparkles on my face.
It's your birthday. Sorry.
I don't think, no, that's a comedy. Like, what? Okay. No, first of all, no, that's not the question I want to ask. Fuck you for saying that. Dude, Where's My Car is just it's its own thing. It's not supposed to be good. It's not supposed to be bad. It was what it was.
Yeah, that's true. But man, I don't know why I hate that movie. I don't hate it, but I just don't like it.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll rewatch it. I will
rewatch it.
I will force
it might
myself.
not hold up now.
Oh, dude, you know,
a
lot of those.
That type of comedy was for that time. It was like, what was that, the early 2000s?
Yeah, just like a Scary Movie. I think
those hold up.
Well, the original two.
The original two, yeah.
The other ones, I mean, I don't know.
Take my strong hand.
Those movies were not for kids, dude.
No, it wasn't supposed to be. That's like Ace Ventura really wasn't for kids.
Oh, dude, my favorite.
The second one was better than the first one, I think.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I'll go out on a limb, and I might agree with you on that, just because I love the second movie. I love the first one a lot.
Tommy Davidson, bro.
Dude, oh my God, bro. Dude, that whole film is just from the moment
like a glove.
when he's got from when he's doing the whole Shatner impersonation on the plane. There's someone on the wing. Something. You know,
on the wing.
Yeah, and he just kept opening. He just kept opening the curtain and closing it. Oh yeah, dude, I love that. Is
the scene where he came out of the fucking rhino?
Oh, the rhino's ass, dude. Absolutely. And the dad's over there. He's like, you know, like he's about to barf, and he's like tapping on the fan. Oh my God, dude, that movie's the best, bro.
The thing with remaking a good movie is trying to jump over a latch that has a high level already. Yeah, that's why you remake a bad one and make it better. So here's a question. What's a bad, don't say fucking what you just said.
All right.
What's a bad movie that you would remake?
Catwoman with Halle Berry.
How dare you?
That's a horrible movie, dude. That is a horrible film.
I know, but it's...
No, dude, I love Halle Berry too, but that is...
Okay, as long as we agree on that.
All right. Yeah, what the fuck? I would never disrespect Halle Berry. I disrespect that film.
Okay, so what would you do differently?
Just make it better. I don't know. It was just the writing is bad.
You know what happened? Michelle Pfeiffer did that character too good.
Yes. That is probably, you know what? I don't even really think I thought about my biasness towards that. And not even that I have a biasness towards it. It's just not a good movie.
You know that whip scene she did that.
I mean, that's fucking awesome and hot at the same time.
And one take.
Yeah.
She had practiced it. She had practiced it a bunch of times, but that was a one take joint.
I mean, I'm cool with that shit. I think that's fucking awesome. Okay, so let me not be so critical.
So all right, now we're on fucking Catwoman. We'll come up with some other ones, and if anybody in the chat wants to come up with some bad movies they want remade, we'll talk about that too. But what do you think about Anne Hathaway's portrayal of Catwoman? Oh, okay, and what's her name? Zoe Kravitz. What about hers? Because we always talk about Joker and who's the best Joker and who's the best Batman. We never talk about. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
who's the best Catwoman? I'm not gonna really bring in the original TV series. I think of the movies. That's what we're talking.
I mean, like you were saying, Michelle Pfeiffer is very hard to top, but I also liked the appeal of Anne Hathaway's character as well. She wasn't overly aggressive. She fit the style well, you know, the mystique of the character and the lore to it. So I would say she's probably up there with Michelle, Anne Hathaway.
Oh yeah, and she gets hotter as she gets older.
That's okay. That happens to some people. I hope it happens to us.
Back in the day, I was like, Anne Hathaway's not that cute. But then, like when I started noticing her was when she did Catwoman.
Yeah, so she just had the sex appeal for it, I think.
And then everything I see her in now, like I just see her in interviews, I'm like, oh my God, why are you still fucking a fucking dime piece? Yeah. I'm sounding fucking really creepy, but anyway. Okay, so what about Zoe Kravitz?
Zoe Kravitz, I like Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz has also been in X-Men too. in like
Oh,
First
yeah.
Class and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think I take her catalog as serious. Not that she did bad, but I feel hers was like more cartoony. If that makes
Whoa! You saying there was nothing cartoony about that last Batman movie? That was all real. That was more realistic than the Nolan films.
in terms of canon, or just
No.
oh,
I'm
you
saying
mean,
as
like,
an authenticity,
this-
like it could happen in the real world.
oh, okay, I got you.
And
So-
because we all thought that hold on. We all thought that the Nolan films were the realest that Batman could be. No. This last Batman was the realest that it could be.
Yeah, well, he'd be in the world's greatest detective and all that in its second year. No, I really liked her role, and yeah, I guess cartoony was the wrong word to use. It wasn't animated by any means. I liked it, but I'm still gonna slightly go with Anne Hathaway here. Put it this way: when the second Batman movie comes out, because I'm sure she'll play a role in it, I will make my final decision on that. I know that's probably some time from now.
But yeah, I know, but I don't think.
I think she killed it. If that's
Yeah,
what you're asking.
no, I get it. Okay, it's fine. That's cool. So let's see. So not Epic. I'll get to Epics in a second. Londa said, even though they already did it though, but he said Mortal Kombat. Now, here's my take on that. I thought the original Mortal Kombat was pretty good. It's not the best video game adaptation, but it's close as you can get to the actual game, especially a fighting one-on-one type of game, and still have a storyline. Some people didn't like the remake. I like the remake. Are they doing a two?
I would like to think
I thought
so,
it
yeah.
should have already been out.
I would think
Maybe
so.
it was on during the strike or some shit. But anyway, yeah. So I personally it might be a nostalgic issue with me, but I thought the first one was fine. Now maybe the second one with Reptile, that was cheesy.
Annihilation.
Yeah, that was weird and cheesy. But the first one I thought was fine. For the times, the one they did. But did you see the remake?
Yeah, I have seen. Yeah, I have seen the new one. Yeah, absolutely. I was fucking stoked for it. I mean, Mortal Kombat.
I thought it was good. A lot of people didn't like it. I could have been a little longer. I think they just forgot some stuff. But yeah, that's my take. on
Big
it.
nostalgia rush for us nerds. No, here I'll give you a movie that nobody probably knows what it is. It's called Carpool with Tom Arnold. It's just a movie about a guy who.
Okay, so let me rewind. Let me take this back. Has Tom Arnold ever made a good movie?
No. Well, no, he's probably had some decent roles in some film.
Roles, yeah. Fucking
True Lies. Yeah, there we go. He's awesome.
That's all you have.
I mean, he's going to have one, that's a pretty damn good one to have.
Yeah, but he didn't carry it. Jamie Lee Curtis and Arnold Schwarzenegger carried
This is
it.
true. This is true. No, but he basically,
And
I don't
Tia
say.
Carrera.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. What I was gonna say is, that movie is basically based on a guy that I think inadvertently kidnaps kids in a minivan, and they're on the run from the law, and they end up driving through the mall. I used to watch this movie all the time as a kid, but it's god awful. If you were to watch it now, please don't watch it, folks. But it's terrible. And if they were gonna remake it, that's something I think they should remake.
What was it again?
It's called Carpool.
Carpool. I might have to look that one up. I saw some random comedy the other. That's a comedy, right?
Yeah, it's like a children's comedy.
I think I did see it before. I don't remember it very well. So Epic said, he said, I don't know where this came from, but he said Brokeback Mountain, but with women.
I mean, that sounds.
That would be fucking hot. That's softcore porn, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
In my book.
Yeah, could you imagine all the weirdos that would come out and watch that?
Everybody would watch it. I've never seen the other. I've never seen the actual Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, I have.
Of course you have.
Well, I mean,
Of course you have.
It was, it was nominated for awards, won an award. I was younger. I was into film.
Do it because society told you to do it.
I mean, it's a good film. Oh my God. Anyway,
All right. Londa has a good point. Yeah, just open browsers. Exactly. Londa has a good point with the Anne Hathaway thing. She had seduction. Part of the character was good, but he thinks Zoe Kravitz, in terms of the Catwoman element and her being surrounded by cats in the Batman scenes, and her beauty makes her good. I agree with that because Michelle Pfeiffer, the way she got her powers is from dying. And the cat's eating her. And then she comes back to life, and now she's a different person.
Do you think that's the best origin story for Catwoman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you're reminding me of the fucking Halle Berry one, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no shit.
Dude,
like,
it's a bad
It was all
movie.
about makeup and
Yeah,
shit.
it's such a fucking
Wait, who was the chick? Was that,
Here, pull it up.
the enemy, was that
I can't
Charlize Theron?
I think it might have been.
It was a blonde, I know for sure.
I remember watching it, and I remember hating myself for like 3 days. I was like, can't believe I spent like, $5 to go watch it. Back when movies were $5. I miss going to the movie theater. I hate that it's not like a big thing anymore. I can't stand that shit.
Streaming services is fucked up.
Dude, I love the smell of the theater, the popcorn buckets, the stale bathroom. Well, not stale bathrooms, but it's just we're going to the movies, bro. I don't care.
I told you I want to see Civil War.
Yeah, let's go to the movies, bro. We can do like a whole day bender with beer.
I don't think we're gonna make it because by the time I get back, I don't think it might still be in the theaters. We'll see. Who was?
Let's see.
Sharon Stone.
Sharon.
That's who. Oh
yeah, what a bitch. No, Sharon Stone. No, I'm just joking, dude. Sharon Stone was fucking hot.
Yeah, well, not these days.
Benjamin Bratt was in it. He was like really Mr. Hunk for a little while. Remember, he was in Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock. I used to watch that movie quite a bit.
Yeah, because Sandra Bullock is hot.
Very much so. I agree. But
and she's from here.
Even better. Well, yeah, even better. Sorry, I had to think about that before I spoke.
Yeah, don't say that.
Because it doesn't happen often. But yeah, so that's another. What's another bad movie? No, this is a good conversation starter. Fuck. I feel like I don't watch bad movies now that we're talking about it, but I have seen a shitload of them. What about I don't know if it would. No, I'm not going to use that. That's kind of for its time. I was going to say Species.
I think Species was pretty good.
Yeah, no, Species is pretty good. Dude.
None of the sequels though.
Oh no. Fuck, dude. Well, do you know what a really good one is? But they just recently did it. Was the Super Mario Brothers movie? The live action one is just terrible. I mean, I watched it as a kid.
That was horrible.
But the new animated version is fucking so cool, dude. I love it. Man, damn.
Well, that movie, Londa, shouldn't have been made. He's talking about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, here, I'll give you a really
Don't
good
fucking ruin Winnie the Pooh for me. That was one of my favorite things as a kid. That and Berenstain Bears.
Oh, who doesn't like the Berenstain Bears, dude?
People who call it Berenstain Bears.
That's what? Oh yeah, that's that. Like
that's one of those
the Mandela effect things. Yeah. No, I know it as the Berenstain Bears, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I've never, dude. If I ever heard somebody call them the Berenstain Bears, I'd ask them to leave.
I mean, it could be.
Even if we were in motion in a vehicle.
Jeez Louise.
Well,
I'm trying to think of any. What bad? There's a lot of bad movies. I used to watch Mystery Science Theater 3000, so I've seen a bunch of bad movies. But they're fucking commenting and making it funny, so it's cool.
Man, hold on. I had a really good one.
Did you ever watch that as a kid?
What, the
Mystery Science
Theater?
Yeah.
I've seen it. I can't to elaborate on it. I haven't seen it in so long.
Let me tell you. Well, no, it's they watch these old bad movies, usually like old sci-fi or whatever. Sometimes black and white, sometimes color. But then they'll do these little skits in between while they're like in intermission or whatever, or in between commercials. But that it's like two robots and a guy, and they sit in front of the screen, and all you see is their silhouette at the bottom of the screen, and then they make jokes during. You don't remember this shit?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you told me to explain it, so.
Well, no, I just haven't seen it.
I'm
in
explaining
so long.
it for everybody else.
Yeah, so.
But anyway, so yeah, Twitch has a full blown channel. It's always on Mystery Science. It's MK Mystery Science Theater.
Send me the link.
It's on Twitch.
Yeah, here.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Just
remind me.
Yeah, no, I got you. Man, dude? I had a really good bad movie on the top of my. Oh fuck, what was it?
I'm gonna go ahead of this one. So Epic. You don't think Borderlands is gonna be good? He's saying Borderlands.
Borderlands. I mean, it's hard. It's man, dude. That is such a.
I like the fact that Bobby Lee's in it, but I told you I don't think it's gonna be good.
Well, dude, the thing is
and Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Dude, Borderlands is such a satire thing in terms of the writing and the slapstick comedy in it. It's so hard it'd be hard to recapture that. That's basically
why they got a few comedians like fucking why they Kevin Hart, bro. I'm not gonna hate. I just think this like when Cat Williams was saying like, what do you people don't know the meanings of these words? We was talking about industry plants.
Yeah.
I think the motherfucker's an industry plant.
Very
you gotta
well
tell
could
me,
be.
fucking Jumanji, good movies.
Yeah.
I finally went back and watched them. It's a good movie, but Borderlands is kind of playing the same character. I guess he's supposed to be like the number one guy, but you know he's gonna be second fiddle.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, dude. I'll put it this way: if it's mediocre and above, I'll be happy with it. But I'm not. I would like to expect a lot from it, but I'm not going to. Just because Borderlands is very sacred to me and Epic both.
Well, that's exactly what we're saying. He doesn't think it's going to be good because he thinks it should be a series, which I agree. And I think stuff like that works better as a series.
I think it would too, because dude, the world of Borderlands is huge. I mean, it's mad.
Well,
just
yeah,
kinda,
that's what he said. He was like, "There's too much to cover in just a fucking 2-hour movie." Like, There
are so many side characters, quests, personalities. I mean, some of the best content is from DLC. You know, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, dude. I mean, that's some of the best DLC, period, for any game, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Epic's as well.
You're talking gibberish to me.
Well, that's fine. But yeah. So to just like how they put it this way, I think they nailed Fallout in the atmosphere, but it being a series made it that much better. But
Yeah.
I agree with it. Put it this way, if they do some decent references in canon and it's not overly bad, I'll be happy with it. Put it that way.
We'll
Will
see.
I watch it again? I don't know.
Probably not.
I'm probably gonna end up hating on it and hate the fact that they did it because Borderlands is fucking awesome, dude.
I told everybody about oh yeah, I agree with that one. Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good one.
Yep.
That's a super good one.
Green Lantern. And see, how many fucking character like superheroes has Ryan Reynolds played? He played Green Lantern.
He played Deadpool.
Weapon X.
Yeah, Weapon X. That's where I was getting at in the
And
Wolverine
then
movie.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Weapon X is Deadpool.
I know, but the way they did him in that movie was kind of
Yeah.
it was kind of whack.
Yeah, they didn't even give him a chance. Like,
yeah, they just fucked him up.
Why didn't they just make the? I guess that's why they ended up making it, because the fans wanted the actual like.
Yeah, the character.
Yeah, they wanted the character before. Like, why are we getting? Yeah, they fight. You know what? Actually, I was reading some comments on talking about X-Men. I forgot what the topic was, but somebody had a good point, and they were talking about how Fox like really, and you know what it was? Because remember a few weeks ago when I was saying that I don't think they ever did, like as a kid, I loved Cyclops. I thought he was one of the coolest characters. You know what I'm saying?
He shoots lasers from his fucking eyes, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But then when they did him in the X-Men movies, I fucking hated him. And it threw me off the character completely. I was like, I don't like Scott Summers anymore.
Yeah.
Because this is like, I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And that was the point. How when Fox had it, they pushed Wolverine to the forefront. Like he was the only motherfucker.
Yeah, well, the original movie.
in all of it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's not even in the cartoon. Like Wolverine, yeah, he was his own guy, but he was never like the guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get it. He is a lot of people. He's a very popular character.
Yeah.
But at the same time, again, in the live action, they never did Gambit fucking proper, bro.
Yeah.
And he was always one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
They fucked him they gave him like a quick fight scene and he was gone. He threw a couple cards and shit. I don't even remember what movie it was. Like,
yeah, no, I feel the same way because I remember leaving because when the first X-Men movie came out, let's be honest, it was awesome for its time. I mean, it's still a good movie too, by all means. But I remember my dad saying in the car, he was like, I didn't think the story was going to be like that, how, Rogue ended up meeting Wolverine and all that other stuff. And he was saying, I thought it was going to be, this or that. And, they eventually elaborate them on, kind of later in the film and some of the other movies. But I remember my dad being I genuinely surprised about the story arc.
Yeah, they fucked that up because and I'm going to tell you right now, and I might have been wrong for thinking this, but back then, and I get it. Like she got the hair later. I thought because from watching the cartoon, I thought that was Jubilee the whole time. So I was always confused of like, who is this chick?
Yeah, I thought it was Jubilee too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the cartoon.
Yeah, because she can't touch nobody either. Or no, yeah, well that's why she wears her gloves and shit.
I know, but I thought it was Jubilee because in the cartoon, Wolverine finds her and he's always protecting Jubilee.
Yeah, that's right.
And so when they did it for the movies, they fucked it up. I was like, so I never knew that was Rogue because they never really even said her name or her code name or whatever. They just called her whatever her name was. So, bro, they fucked that up. And I get it. I like them, but it didn't do the characters that people really liked justice. Beast was probably
he's definitely up there.
The best one.
Kelsey Grammer did.
Yeah, Kelsey Grammer did that very good. And I don't think there would be anybody that I would want besides him.
He is like the perfect guy to play Beast, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, not looking back on it, I was like, those weren't that great of movies.
And dude, honestly, that might be why this X-Men 97 is hitting so well, is because they're really utilizing everybody.
Yeah.
And so I know the last 3 episodes of the season, or maybe there's 4, I don't know. But they're all like part 1, part 2, part 3.
Well, that's how they did it back in the day.
And the way this is set up, or the way this episode ended, with maybe Mr. Sinister being behind the whole Janisha attack.
Well, what I've heard is he could be in cahoots with like 3 other people, like Apocalypse, the Oliver guy who's like at the end he throws the fucking shit at him like, yo, what are you doing? And then somebody else, but Apocalypse is probably gonna show up again.
Dude, oh man, I'm a huge Apocalypse fan, dude. I think he's one of the coolest fucking mutants, and honestly,
isn't he somebody's son?
No, Apocalypse is apparently like the original mutant, like from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. If you watch one of the X-Men First Class movies, I don't know how close to canon it is, but Apocalypse
First Class, I don't think it is.
Or no, it's one of those films with
this is probably closer to canon than anything.
And so, from the way I understand it, he's basically the original mutant, and he's been able to live over time by doing this ritual, absorbing other mutant powers, and just prolonging his life. And that's why he's been around. He's the Apocalypse. He basically, and all that stuff, which I think is a really cool origin story as well. And that movie really isn't that bad either.
First Class, it was okay.
Not First Class. This one is called it's called X-Men Apocalypse. Like that's exactly what it's called.
I think I saw it. I don't remember. I'll go back and look at it. And another good one, which I don't think I fully agree with you on this one, because I've seen, okay. So Londa said, the day the earth stood still. Now, it depends on which one you mean.
I've got a good one.
Okay. Do you need it right now, or you
No, I'll remember it.
Because I always get these two confused, because I've seen both the original movies, but the World of Worlds, which I thought the original was fine by itself. I don't think it ever needed to be remade, but of course Hollywood thinks otherwise, because that was a film. You know me, I'm into like the 50s shit, like black and white, 50s sci-fi, I should say. Because I talked about it before. The art, I love the way they did the art back then, and just sci-fi was different. Like the aliens looked like tall, skinny. Like War of the Worlds, the original War of the Worlds, that should have never been remade. Same thing with The Day the Earth Stood Still. I can't remember the movie exactly, but I saw the original. That was around like the 50s-ish also. Don't think it should have been remade into the new one. So some of these movies may have already been done originally, and then they just be bringing shit back just because, this is a good concept. Let's just fucking redo it with some super celebrity like Tom Cruise or fucking Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that.
I'll give you a really good
one. Sometimes the old shit is better, man, and you just gotta. You may not get the fucking effects and all the fucking flashy shit that you want.
You gotta appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like take it. Like that's with kids and younger people today, I get it. You want to see the new shit, but sometimes you got to fucking see where we came from to know where we're going to go. That's the most cliche shit I've ever said.
Yeah, that's cool. But I'll give you a really good movie that should have been remade.
Okay.
Is Battlefield Earth with John Travolta.
Battlefield Earth. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. That movie is apparently like his life's work. He spent like millions of dollars on it. It is a horrible, horrible movie. It tanked at the box office. I remember when me and my dad watched it. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?"
That motherfucker looks like a goddamn fake ass Klingon.
Dude, yeah, I know, dude. This movie, but apparently John Travolta, he funded this film. This is something he's been talking about doing his whole life. There's like a whole story behind it.
He should have refunded himself.
Dude, it's horrible, dude. It's like you
don't remake this.
Well, if we're talking about a bad movie and you want to make it better, this is probably the first one now that I think about it that should come to mind.
So what do you think you could do better for it to be better, I guess?
Just the writing and the acting. It's just
you might as well write a new movie.
Yeah,
fuck this movie.
Well, you could probably rewrite it with the same characters, but it's just the performances, just the whole. It just stinks, man. It's just not a good movie.
So it shouldn't be. No, okay, no. I think what we're saying was movies that had a potential.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, here, I'll give you a good one. The Day After Tomorrow. I mean, I think it's okay.
That's a remake from an old movie too.
Oh shit! See, like you said, maybe well, it's not a bad movie, but it's basically like, Dennis Quaid, going through like the biggest snowstorm that the planet's ever seen and just finding his son in a library. I mean, that's really what it boils down to.
Maybe. Oh, I saw this, but I thought this was. Oh, maybe this wasn't a remake. This was a propaganda film. Because this is around the time that
2012 was going on, or that whole idea. Oh, that's it. Well,
the Al Gore stuff.
Oh, that's right.
When he was talking about
global warming.
Yeah, that's where this came from. This is a propaganda film.
Isn't that right up your alley, Jared? But you're right. Now that I think about it,
but
that's how they start the movie, talking about global warming.
I hate propaganda. So how is that right up my alley?
Because you hate it.
No, it's not up my alley.
No, okay. All right.
Propaganda is trash. It's just people trying to
scare everybody.
People with power trying to keep power. That's all that is.
Yeah, but oh god, Battlefield Earth. If you guys have watched this movie, you'll understand.
Nobody's watched this movie.
Yeah, good. Don't ever watch it. Just like when I watch Independence Day.
I've heard of it, but isn't there another one?
If there is, I hope there isn't.
Fucking Forrest Whitaker. He was like, man, get this shit out of here.
Yeah, so it's got like this, pretty
got a
stellar
decent
cast.
staff.
Yeah. So it's just a bad movie, dude.
It's a good fucking cast.
Just like graphics don't make a video game.
Barry Pepper is a cool. Kim Coates, he's from fucking Sons of Anarchy. I don't know who the rest of these are. I've heard of Tim Post before.
Her Michael, what is it? Byrne or Bime?
You never heard of him. Shut up.
I was just merely pointing that out.
Name a role that you think was cast horribly.
Ooh, that's good. I feel like there's something very recent that I could use it as.
Very recent?
No, man, no. That's actually a really good question.
I think I'm sure I have something in my head. It's a good one. I guess I need a movie.
Whew. That's a very good question. I'm kind of stumped because I'm sure we got one.
Yeah, I'm sure I do. I just there's so many.
See, a role that wasn't suited for somebody could have played it better. I don't know. We only talk about like great actors on this show, so it's like really hard for us to kind of.
Well, no,
performances.
It could be. Well, Nicolas Cage and Ghost Rider.
Okay, I think that's fair. I think that's a good one.
That's just the first one that popped into my head. I like the first movie. A lot of people don't like it, but I like the first movie. I just think it could have been done better.
It could have been done better, and Nicolas Cage as
Anything.
Yeah. Well, hold on. He's
Con
Cameron.
Air, relax, relax. I know you're going to say Con Air.
Well, yeah.
Get off Con Air's dick.
No, it's a great film, and everybody should watch it. It should be showed in history
It's only
classes.
great because of all the people that are in it.
Still badass.
Chappelle is in it.
Dude, it's a fucking it's a giant prison plane.
Chappelle, Ving Rhames, like, come on, what are we
Danny
talking
Trejo.
about? Yeah. What the fuck are we? It wasn't him. Trust me,
dude. I don't care. John Cusack. Yeah. What a cast.
it was not him. It was not
Come
fucking
on,
Johnny
a giant
Cage.
metal plane and full of convicts. It crashes in
It wasn't
fucking
Nicolas
Las
Cage.
Vegas. Come on, man.
It wasn't Nicolas Cage.
I don't care. That is as 90s as you get, dude. And Face Off. That's it. What's another? Ooh.
Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. What? Who's Jesse Eisenberg?
Pull that up. And this must be a recent Superman.
It's one of the
film.
the newer ones.
Who's like a good bald person?
Oh, that guy. Yeah. I agree with that one.
Oh yeah, that's actually I do remember, and I was thinking, what?
I can't. Well, you know why? Because I grew up on the. See, all right, Londa, I'm about to tell you how old I am again.
Ancient.
Pretty much. I grew up on the original Superman with Christopher Reeves. Like, you probably know him as the guy who broke his back on a fucking horse and was paralyzed for the rest of his life. But when I was growing up, he was fucking Superman. So then for to see Superman fucking not be able to walk ever again, that was wild.
That's a very devastating. As a child, I'm sure it's traumatizing.
It's kind of. I mean, I wasn't. By the time he did that, I was a little older. I could understand what was going on, but to see Superman fucking just go, like, yeah. So this guy played fucking Lex Luthor in Superman movies. I'm surprised. Oh, and he played Zombieland. Now he was great in Zombieland.
That movie's fucking awesome. That's like kind of like slept on a little bit, I think.
And
maybe
if it slept on, those are people who don't know what the fuck a good movie is. The second one, not so much.
Yeah,
I saw it. I liked it though, but the first one was way better. But yeah, I didn't really agree with this one either because like I said, I grew up on the original one where Lex Luthor was Gene Hackman.
Yeah. Oh man, talk about him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean the
fellow devil dog.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Gene Hackman's
you know
a hell
that,
of a,
you know that, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'm a big Gene Hackman.
Did you
fan.
know he's a Marine?
Yes, I grew up like.
I just want to make sure you knew what fucking devil dog meant.
I am not oblivious to certain things, sir. I might be to a lot of things here on the Mad Scientist Lab.
The
podcast.
only German I know, Teufelhunden and Wunderbar.
He's really good in Behind Enemy Lines with
He's good in everything.
Yeah. Yeah, is he really in a bad role?
Nah.
No, I don't think so.
What was the movie he did with Will Smith? Is that Behind Enemy Lines?
No, that's with Owen Wilson. Believe it or not, in one of his more serious
Oh
roles.
yeah, the when he was the pilot.
Yeah, that movie's fucking actually really awesome.
Yeah, that was actually a decent movie. Yeah, but what was the one that he did with Will Smith? I keep wanting to say Eagle Eye, but it's not Eagle Eye.
It's not. No, that's Shia LaBeouf or Shia LaBeouf. I always say
and
his name wrong.
Tyrese. Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Jared. Is it not that Bright movie? Is it?
No.
I was gonna say I don't think he was in
that.
That
was I think Colin Farrell.
Enemy of the State.
Yeah, that's
Enemy of the State. I saw that in theaters actually.
I think I did too.
Yeah,
but those are good times to go to the movies and shit. Yeah, I don't think Jesse Eisenberg was a good choice for that.
I don't know. I'd have to really sit back and think about this stuff.
What do we think about Topher Grace and Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3? I don't even know who Topher Grace is. Eddie Brock, I thought was
what's his face?
Tom Hardy. Maybe this is one before.
No, this is
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, no, this was the original Spider-Man. This is the third film, Spider-Man 3, the one with Tobey Maguire. Yeah, it's this guy.
Oh, he looks like Tobey Maguire.
He's the guy he's Eric from that 70s show.
Yeah, I know that, but he kind of looks like Tobey Maguire in a way.
They're like brothers. That's probably why they picked him. And there was a scene in this movie.
Oh, I do remember this now that I'm thinking about it. Who's his wife? Good God.
She is stunning, actually. Someday. No, but there is a scene in Spider-Man 3, the original one, where he's like running to save the rescue, and then there's like a giant American flag behind him, and it was so cringe, and I was so mad that it was in the movie. It pissed me off. Really ruined the movie for me. I don't know why, it just did. And I always talk about America.
Look at that 70s show. Look at who's right in the front.
Oh, man. Doesn't that suck, dude? He's like one of my favorite TV characters in this. It was.
Don't say that out loud.
No, was, obviously. He hit a lot of people, dude. Obviously, we're just ashamed and disappointed and just fucking awful. I hate shit. I hate that shit. Hate it.
It is what it is.
It's okay. That's all right.
We're at 2 hours, buddy.
Are we at 2 hours?
Yep.
All right. It's time for us to kind of wrap this up. So
wrap it up, G.
Wrap it up. And before we go, you can catch us anywhere you get your Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button right down there in that corner. All right? Leave a comment.
And hit the bell, the notification bell, so you can see when we get new content. The audio version of the podcast is also in YouTube Music now, so you can check it out there. And everywhere else you get your podcasts, if you Spotify, you said that already.
Yeah, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube on Mondays, 9 a.m. for the visual for all those out there.
Yep.
So please check us out. Jared, have an excellent trip to the heart of Texas, my friend. Good luck on your show.
We'll be back here. It'll be late next Saturday, but we'll be back.
Yeah, Jared will
be fresh off a fucking plane, probably tired as fuck.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing Jared's birthday extravaganza. So
I mean, we should have done that here, but whatever.
But that's okay. We can do it next week when you come back, I promise. Because I'm going to have a gift for you.
It'll be a week late.
It's not a week late. It's your birthday month. So here, we can do that.
Okay.
We can be one of those, typical people.
Oh, shit. You use the fucking emoji. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. And thanks for the hype train, folks.
Hey, also, if anybody, if you guys want to send us, like, maybe on YouTube or wherever you can, if you want to send us ideas for shirts, for merch and stuff that you want, like, because we have the merch store set up. I think it's actually down below on Twitch, down if you scroll down on the page right now. And then it's also in the description on YouTube videos. But there's some shirts in there already. Like there's a presidential Jared Leigh 2024 presidential shirt. And there's just shirts that with like the Mad Scientist Lab logo. And then there's one with the Mad Scientist Lab with Jared Leigh and RJ. But if you got ideas for more stuff, then let me know.
Let them know, folks. Let us know.
Scroll down to the merch down below.
And we will see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us, and peace.
Peace.
I'm about to eat some pizza, and I'm going to be so happy.
You're a fat fuck.
I try not to be, but it's good.
You are.
I'm just saying.
Shit, I didn't even do the right thing.
You so hard, you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist